Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Let's get into the news this week. Previous week right now. Let's just get right into it, as Philip Franco would say. Previous week right now is the real news that the government is not willing to let you do. We do live in a police state here in America, and I, for one, am bringing unfiltered news to you. The real news, the news that they won't tell you on CNN or Fox News. So, let's just see here. Look, it looks like this first one's from Metro West Daily News out in Norfolk, Virginia, I want to say. Folks, we're just going to get right into it. I don't know what else I can say here. Police search for man accused of having sex with a horse in Norfolk.
That's rough, buddy.
Like I said, it's from Metro West Daily News. The owner of a Miller Street Horse Center has put out a warning to other horse farms to be on the lookout for a man who had sex with a horse at the facility on Thursday. The horse was uninjured, Turner Hill Equestrian Stable owner Hillary Swar said Friday. This man is a sexual predator, she said. The unidentified man is seen on a security camera going into the stables at Turner Hill Equestrian around 4:30 a.m. on Thursday. The man used grain to lure several horses out of their pens and succeeded with one. He was familiar with horses, said Norfolk Police Detective Samuel Webb. The way he was able to put the reins on the horses shows me he knew what he was doing. Swar said the stables have multiple security cameras, but the man had unplugged all but one. An alarm sounded to an employee of Turner Hill who saw on a video feed what was happening. By the time anyone arrived, the man had left. To have someone break into your barn, pick out a horse like it's a lady lover, pull her out, and maneuver yourself in such a manner for self-gratification is beyond me, said Swar. It's and they didn't even, I'm going to assume, expletive deleted is in parentheses in this article. I'm going to assume, it's fucked up. The horse was medically checked and discovered to be healthy. Investigators conducted an exam similar to tests on human sexual assault victims to collect evidence, Webb said. Webb said he has sent an alert out to surrounding communities to see if they had any information or similar incidents. I was able to get some leads from that, said Webb. I have some things I'm going to check out. Swar said she had installed a new security system that will prevent a repeat episode. Webb said the suspect, if caught, would likely be charged with sexual contact with an animal and trespassing and possibly other charges. Anyone with information is asked to call the Norfolk Police Department at 508-528-3206. Now, all right, folks, I do this for you. I do this for you. I apparently saw this and was like, I need to cover this because this is the news. With that being said, folks, the problem, why is the obvious problem that I have is that it was 4:30 a.m. So either he woke up early to do this or he stayed up late. And I'm under the impression he woke up early because I don't know, folks. I don't know how to comment on a guy who fucks horses. And also, that's a good question we all have with having sex with animals. Here's a good question for all of us. Animals can't necessarily give consent. So is it morally okay to have sex with animals? Yeah. And the saddest part about this is, in the article, the detective, first of all, the detective said he was familiar with horses, meaning that he's probably done this before. This is his fucking kink. I don't know. What's the appeal of having sex with animals? I don't know. Also, do you think Samuel Webb, when he was growing up, he probably had dreams of becoming a detective because he wanted to do good on society. And he shows up for work one day, which seems to be the situation. Well, it looks like someone had sex with his horse. And I think that says a lot about what's going on here. This man had a dream, and his dream became that about a man who fucks a horse. And that's all I have to say here today, folks. Y'all have opinions on this, but when they catch that guy,
congratulations, you played yourself.
So, yeah, folks, if you're in the Norfolk area, please keep your horses safe. I guess that's the situation we have today. If you have a horse, keep it safe. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is from SVG. This is funny. The real reason pro Smash Brothers players are embarrassed by the new Nickelodeon game. I'm a professional Smash player. Don't check my credentials. Just know I will whoop your ass if you want to play. Okay? It's hard to imagine anyone's 2021 video game bingo card having a square reading Smash Bros, but like Nickelodeon characters instead on it. But here we are. Yesterday, a reveal trailer for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl had gamers excited, but scratching their heads. Had they seen the upcoming game's brand of bombastic melee action before? The obvious answer is, of course, the Super Smash Bros. Series of Nintendo-centric fighting games. However, the incredible resemblance isn't the main thing that has Smash Bros. Professionals embarrassed by the new game. As reported by Dexerto, the developer behind Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, have confirmed that Nick's Smash clone will support rollback netcode on certain platforms. Basically, that means that its online multiplayer matches will minimize lag and shoddy connectivity, a claim that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate cannot make. The online multiplayer component of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has been plagued by issues since its launch, leaving many players disillusioned by what they consider a set of broken or unpolished features. Now, a few vocal professional Smash players, I'm surprised they didn't interview me for this article. Players have taken to Twitter to vent their frustration over the fact that All-Star Brawl is set to have better online functionality than Nintendo's AAA fighting game. Plenty of Nintendo games have online multiplayer issues, which can range from hacker problems to an inability to maintain a well-functioning server. Looking at you, Warzone. On the other hand, it's pretty rare for a game as big and beloved as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to go almost 3 years without any significant improvements to its online component. Dexerto reports that Ultimate creator Masahiro Sakurai even showed interest in the idea of improving connectivity, but ultimately did little about it. Suffice it to say, the possibility of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl one-upping Smash Bros. Ultimate has the internet losing its collective mind. In Smash Bros., pros are at the heart of the insanity. On Twitter, Canadian Smash Bros. Pro Michael Riddles Kim wrote, "I think the fact that an indie Nickelodeon-based fighting game has rollback and that one with worldwide famous video game icons and is a AAA title doesn't it pretty damn embarrassing." In a follow-up tweet, he added, "One day we'll stop taking L's," followed by a sad-faced emoji. In the same thread, Forced Team Liquid's community tech coordinator theorized that All-Star Brawl might support rollback on all platforms, but the Switch, meaning the online component of Smash Bros. Ultimate, might be a lackluster as it is because Switch just doesn't have the architecture to support it. Meanwhile, pro Smash players Raymond Mr. R. Dulshed tweeted, "The Nickelodeon platform fighter having rollback netcode has to be one of the most depressing things as a Nintendo or Smash fan." He joked, "LOL, what a timeline we're in." While it is a bit shocking that a huge IP like Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Is being upstaged by Nick's Smash clone, only time will tell how the game's online multiplayer functionality truly holds up when it drops this fall. So, I bet a lot of you are a little curious on what's going on. So, Daddy is here to help you.
Pretty bold of you little fucks to assume that I'm not God.
So when they're talking about this netcode, if you're confused or not, I know what they talk about. I've watched a single YouTube video way long before this whole debacle. This is not just I will not say this is not just Super Smash Brothers. There's a lot of Nintendo games have this problem. Okay, so meaning behind this net code is, so typically when you play an online game, normally a normal online game, what they'll do, and so like I have like 100 megabits per second internet connection. Most of my friends do too, but you know, then they have like, if you go to my parents and they don't know, so they have, their internet can be trash at times, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But anyways, so say you have bad internet connection, but the rest of your team doesn't, or the person you're fighting against doesn't. Typically, a good server idea, what they're talking about here, is that if you have a bad internet connection, you're going to be punished for it in a game. With how Super Smash Brothers does it, I know Mario Maker does it too, and a couple other Nintendo games have the same exact problem, that if they kind of make the game play at the standard of the person with the slowest internet connections. So if the person, so like, you know, I said I have like 100 megabits per second, I have a good internet connection, but say I'm playing with someone with like garbage internet connection and they lag, I'm going to lag too, which is not fair for me, who, you know, has decent internet, but it is what that's the way it is, folks. So that's why, and it's just embarrassing at this point. Like, Nintendo is not doing anything about it. So like they narrow it down to whoever has the worst internet, and like people with good internet have to suffer through that. And it's somewhat not, it's not super fair, folks. And I hope that made sense. I'm actually not a scientist on that. But yeah, it's definitely a Nintendo problem. It's nothing, I don't know if it's even Smash Brothers related. If they can do anything. For the most part, though, Smash Brothers hasn't been too bad when I play online. It can be iffy, you know. It can be iffy at times, but it's not the worst. I've played where Mario Maker 2 is the worst, like literally the worst. But it is kind of embarrassing. You know, just with Nintendo, the thing is, their games are always so polished and good. Like, even like the bad ones can be pretty fun too. Like there's not really a bad Mario game. There's just, it's more just like, it's done before. I played it and I had a good time, but it's like, that's the thing. Like there's no bad Mario games. Like there's not really a bad Zelda game either. Pokemon's different, but that's just either the game's getting too easy. So that's just the thing. So Nintendo's just used to having this really nice polish with their games, and necessarily, I don't think with their internet service or their internet, and you also pay $20 a year to be able to play games online through like Nintendo. I mean, like Fortnite's free, some other games are free online, but Nintendo, yeah, they need to step up their shit. That's just all I have to say on that. But I actually kind of want to try this Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. So yeah, I may have to go and check that out. But that's all I have to say on that. I feel like I just got really boring all of a sudden.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So let's just get right back into it, folks. Let's just get right into it. This next one, let's see here. This one had me at the title. This is from Insider. Nicolas Cage says he knew his relationship with wife Rika Shibata could work after discovering she keeps flying squirrels. I know what you're thinking. What the hell did you just say? But I'm thinking something similar but different. What the hell did I just read? The actor Nicolas Cage said he knew he could have a successful relationship with his wife Rika Shibata after discovering her love for unusual animals, specifically flying squirrels. We met in Japan. When I was saying like Nicolas Cage. We met in Japan, and I thought she was stunning and when I met her. We had a lot in common. Okay, I can't do it. Nicolas Cage impression, apparently. Cage told Entertainment Tonight at the premiere of his new film, Pig. She likes animals too, so I asked her, do you have any pets? And she said, yes, I have flying squirrels. I almost did an accent, folks, and I am very happy I didn't. She had 2 sugar gliders. I thought, that's it. this could work out. A representative for Cage told People magazine that Cage and Shibata tied the knot earlier this year in a very small and intimate wedding at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. The Pig premiere is the first time the couple has been seen together in public since. I'm quite excited to take a picture with her, Cage told ET on the red carpet. Shibata is Cage's 5th wife. The National Treasure star was previously married to actress Patricia Arquette between 1995 and 2001. Then Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Elvis Presley, from 2002 to 2004. 3 wives? That they did not mention in this article. Earlier this year, Cage told Mark Coppola on his Q104.3 radio show that he and Shibata got engaged on a video call because they were separated due to the coronavirus pandemic. She left New York and went back to Kyoto, Japan, and I went back to Nevada, and I haven't seen her for 6 months, Cage said on the show. We're really happy together, and we're really excited to spend the time together, so I finally just said, look, I want to marry you, and we got engaged on FaceTime. Cage sent Shibata a black diamond engagement ring. Earlier this week, Cage revealed that plans for him to play the infamous zookeeper Joe Exotic in an Amazon TV drama based on the popular Netflix docuseries Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness have been shelved. Oh, man, what? That's shit. Fuck that. I read 2 excellent scripts which I did think were excellent, but I think Amazon ultimately felt that it was material that had become past tense because it took so long for it to come together, Cage told Variety. They felt at one point that it was lightning in a bottle, but that point has since faded into the distance, and it's no longer relevant. God damn it, that fucking sucks ass. This is Nicolas Cage's 5th wife, people. This is his 5th wife. 5th wife. Folks, his 5th wife. And I just like Nicolas Cage as an actual weird guy in real life. He's like, oh, I have a pet flying squirrel, and he's like, I'm gonna marry her. But ultimately good. I hope it works out for them. I want people to be happy. Everyone complains, like Travis Barker's dating Kourtney Kardashian, and everyone's like, can you all just let them be happy? Is it a crime to be happy in this world now? Is it a crime to be happy? And this is coming from me, obviously. And if you didn't know,
I identify as a fucking threat.
So you got to take my words seriously. But anyways, I hope they're happy, and I am super fucking upset that they shelved the Tiger King thing with Amazon. You dumb son of a bitch. All right, let's go on to our last article of the evening. This one's from IndieWire. This one's a good one. Don Cheadle confused by Emmy nomination for Falcon and the Winter Soldier cameo. I don't really get it. The 2021 Emmy Award nominations included a tidal wave of snubs and surprises, but no single nomination is more of a head-scratcher than Don Cheadle's bid for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series. The now 11-time Emmy nominee landed a spot in the category thanks to what amounts to a 3-minute cameo in the pilot episode. No, it's not the pilot, it's the first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Cheadle's 2 scenes are hardly an acting showcase, and even he was a bit baffled by his nomination. Thanks, well-wishers. Sorry, haters, Cheadle wrote on his Twitter page. I don't really get it either, but on we go. Cheadle reprises his Marvel Cinematic Universe character James Rhodes in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier for 2 scenes, one of which does not even include any dialogue. The first scene finds James listening to Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson give a speech about donating Captain America's shield to a museum. The second scene is a brief conversation between James and Sam as they walk around the museum and reflect on Captain America's legacy. Cheadle appears on screen for approximately just over 3 minutes. Cheadle's nomination for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series was the only acting nomination given to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as leading stars Mackie and Sebastian Stan did not make the cut. The series earned a total of 5 nominations, including Outstanding Sound Editing, Outstanding Special Visual Effects, Outstanding Stunt Coordination, and Outstanding Stunt Performance. Marvel has a strong showing at this year's Emmys thanks to Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision. The limited series, which picked up an impressive 23 nominations, WandaVision broke into into the top categories for Best Limited Series, Best Actress in a Limited Series for Elizabeth Olsen, Best Actor in a Limited Series, Paul Bettany, and Supporting Actress in a Limited Series, Kathryn Hahn. As for Cheadle, he'll next be back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the star of his own original series, Armor Wars. There's no current release date for the project. So, yeah, this is a weird nomination. Like, I mean, Don Cheadle, like, he's great, and I love him as War Machine in the MCU. And I'm excited for Armor Wars. I think it's gonna be cool because it's supposed to be when Stark Tech, like the suits and everything, get into the wrong hands. And it was kind of what they were thinking about on like Iron Man 2, and was Obadiah Stane's main focus in Iron Man 1. So it's very much what if the bad guy has the same powers as the good guy? That's the plot. But I don't know. It'll be cool. Marvel always does a good job and everything. And yeah, I think that's really good. But yeah, it's like he has a 3-minute scene. It was a weird cameo. But nevertheless, though, he persisted. That's all I really. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird. Like, no one gets it. Like, why? How did he get? I don't think they were like. Were they low on people to think about? Like, I mean, like, well, John Cheadle guest appeared on this show for 3 minutes. Let's nominate him, and I guess they did. And now he could win an Emmy. And that's the way it is. Hey, thank you for checking out that highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Now, I hope your brain cells don't hurt. We got more highlights available now everywhere. We also got more full episodes as well. If you want to watch a full episode of Cancel Schweezy, available now, right here, right now, available now. If you liked everything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when new highlights and episodes come up. And leave a comment, like, and stay awesome.